Peter, posting the first question here. Peter, you're going to have to give me some follow-up information. Let me read this off to everybody. I said, hi, David. What is a realistic expectation? I've been trying to license 2 different ideas for 2 years. Thanks. And I need some follow-up information because a lot of this is not necessarily about how much time or how many products you've done, but what you're doing with them. Are you getting them in front of the right people? Are you following up? A lot of these are business related things that have nothing to do with the product. And as far as getting a licensing deal, yes. Yeah. Oh yeah. You can definitely get one in 2 years. For a lot of people, it's a good range is like 6 to 9 months to like get your feet wet, understand the business, and to get a deal. Some people, they take longer. Some people can take a couple of years, 2-3 years of trying this to really understand it. But a part of it is how much time are you investing? How much exertion? How quick do you learn? I have a thick head and I learn slowly, but once I learn it, it's in there. It's a thick skull, so it doesn't get out. And so what I mean by that is I had a difficult time learning this process because and this is for a lot of inventors. We're most of the time very creative people and we create our own paths in life. So like when we're at our day job, usually we don't do things like other people in business or at our jobs because we find a better, efficient, more effective way. And so that's what I did with the inventing licensing process. When I got started, I tried to learn it, but I tried to do it my own way. And it didn't always work. And that's what I found is if you find somebody that's been there, done that, you follow their lead for a time, then you can innovate it. Then you can change it or evolve it into something that works well for you. And so timelines can be as short as 3 to 6 months, and then they can be as long as a couple of years. But it depends on how much you're putting into it and how much or how quickly you learn new skills. And it's not necessarily an intelligence thing. It's just how well are you grasping concepts and executing on them. So Peter, I hope that answers your question. If you have any more follow up on that, or like want to give me any more, like fill in some details on like categories have different timelines on them. Kitchen, houseware, online stuff, they have quicker timelines. Hardware is usually a longer timeline. There's a handful of industries where it's just longer time of investment or bigger investments, so they take longer time to make it to market. And so that has a part to play in the timeline of when you're going to start seeing a successful product or successful deal. And so that has a part to play in the timeline of when you're going to start seeing a successful product or successful deal. So Peter, do follow up with any questions.